And Colorado State has bolstered their return game potentially in the transfer portal with the addition of Lloyd Avant from Tulsa, where he had a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last year, and he averaged 28 yards per return, which was 8th best in FBS, and he's got the ball. Avant breaks one tackle at the 20, still going 25. One receiving touchdown, the only player in the Mountain West Conference to check all three of those boxes, that is, of a passing, rushing, and receiving touchdown. They already have Taj Bullock into the game, and he is a slash-type player for them on offense. They've got a good starting right tackle in Aaron Karras, who was an honorable mention All-Mountain West Conference selection. Third down, deep throw, Fowler Nicolosi, and good coverage. It's broken up by transfer to Cario Davis.
Look how he starts to run the route, uses his arm bar to connect with the receiver, and all of a sudden just position.
Had a 9-yard run on first down, but the drive went backwards. Jacob Lane made a big play on second down. There's a marker down on the punt. Denzel Boston caught it at the 28. Broke one tackle, but then he's taken to the turf. Connected as a group. They like each other. They're playing well together in fall camp. They block well for Damon Williams, who throws it down the field for Denzel Boston, and it's broken up at the last minute. In the backfield, Washington last year converted 36.5% of third downs. The FBS average was 40%. Williams is flush from the pocket. He runs. He's taken down around the sideline. And Portland Suburb made a big stop. Now Williams on 4th and 1, and they'll throw it underneath and Root to easily pick up the first down. Jonah Coleman, and picks up a lot more than the first down. Williams to throw on 1st and 10 at the Rams 28. All day to throw. Rasheed Williams catches the ball, forced backwards.
As a proud alum, I heard the rumblings when it came to number 72, John Mills, how excited they are. And this is a great job, a great drive, and this is a great way to finish it.
As a party, a big block, the run by Coleman, he's in, touchdown! They run behind the right side, not the left side, and Coleman scores from
nothing but green dirt outside. Look how the offensive linemen buy the blocks, score with your man, and push them to the end zone if you can.
Showed it there, Lincoln plowing the road for the long run by Coleman. Taj Bullock, transfer from Akron, is in the game. Is Nicolosi going to throw his way? He will, and Bullock did catch it. Well, head coach Jay Norvell and offensive coordinator Matt Mumme said they had to figure out how to use him because he could help them score points, but they know how to use Jalen Dupree. Justin Marshall's come in the game as a third down back on 3rd and 5. Open field tackle. And 5 record for Colorado State last year. Now, sprinting off to the outside. A lot of room to run. A first down and goal coming up because of Jalen Dupree.
That's a clean call. Surprised the back judges who wanted through the flag, though.
First and goal at the 2. And it's a read option and in for Bullock. Well, they have found a way to use a new weapon for Colorado State. What a drive, 75 yards, and Bullock had his hands and feet all over it.
Well, they did it all on the ground for a score.
From Little Rock, Arkansas, he spent 4 years at Baylor. Transfer portal kicker Isaiah Hankins to tie the score. And downhill run, Coleman.
His playmakers.
Jaquez Evans, a transfer from Baylor. He hangs on to the ball at the 40 of Colorado State. There's more tempo again.
Well, it's just a way to try to establish a look at Colorado State doing their best to stand up.
And he goes in motion, Coleman does. Nice shot by Muhammad, the running back, in pass protection. And Williams will roll out and opt to tuck it under and run, moving the Huskies back to 3rd down and 10. And they're on 27. And under pressure. And it's Lamondre Joe with another play. He wasn't the only one. There were several players. Didn't punt a lot over the last 2 seasons for the Ducks. When he did, he averaged 42 yards, but not concerned with average here, concerned with pinning them in really poor field position, and they do!
Great play. Outstanding special team.
Timeout. You can see long snapper Ryan Keene is back. And so it's a touchback on the punt. Run play, Jalen Dupree. And bumped out of bounds by McKellisteen. That's Jed Fish, and they want to get the stop right now, and they do. 3rd down and 2. And it's Buda Alukta with a big stop on a running play by Jalen Dupree. And now a punt by Brian Hansen. It's a good one. Backtracking Boston to the 19. Flag is down. Hit hard at the 25, driven forward. The punt.
By handling the front seven.
Quentin Moore is back this year at tight end. He's in motion. Williams escapes a sack, throws on the run, and it's complete.
And credit Colorado State for doing a great job of putting themselves in position to defend it with their backers.
Colorado State coached him at Western Kentucky. Throw by Williams, third down, wide open. Denzel Boston caught it, trying to drag a tackler into the end zone and just short.
That's short.
A.J. Nolan brought down Boston on the lip of the cup. And there's quite a bit in the first half. They've got Muhammad in the backfield. And he runs, and he stretches, and he shorts.
Illegal blocking assignment.
Defense. The 12th player did not get off the field prior.
Get away with a hold. Denzel Boston comes up.
There was a marker down that will move the ball half the distance. And this is first and goal after the penalty. And no problem this time. Touchdown, Washington, Muhammad.
This time the offensive line did a good job at limiting the amount of get up the blitz when that Denzel Boston catch as well. Look at the push. Look how many white jerseys are in the end zone. That's what you call scoring with your man. Good job by the Dogs.
Record set by Bijan Robinson. So Adam Muhammad had a nose for the end zone in high school, and he savors the flavor. And it's returned for the 2-yard line. Lloyd Avant, transfer from Tulsa. He's a good kick returner. We mentioned that earlier, that he had one for a score last year. That weapon for Colorado State. He was on the slot on the left side. Fowler Nicolosi deep down the middle of the field and incomplete. Center. Heitor Uriana Barnechea. Handoff, Dupree. Remember, this drive started after the great kick return by Lloyd Avant, but it goes nowhere. Nicolosi has dropped way back. They're going to quick kick it. It was 4th and 8, and Fowler Nicolosi does a nice job here. It's rolling and stops. Players in the system for multiple years has helped. Now it's just a matter of doing it in front of 70,000 in the first game.
And then you jump off sides.
Ooh. And
the false start. No penalties.
The ball is inside the 1-yard line now. And then a quick pass complete. By the way, John Mills is back at left guard. We saw Paki Finau play some on that last drive. Only turned 1st and 10 to first down at 10 and a half. So the pass to Boston helped, and now Williams is keeping it. Flag is down, but look at Williams go. Now the ball's at the 43. And it's a short pass into Graff.
Good job. Owen's been a tackling machine all so far.
Head coach Jay Norvell and defensive coordinator Tyson Summers raved about him because he's young and he's a captain. And he makes another tackle, but this one way farther downfield on the run. The burst by Jonah Coleman. Motion for Rasheed Williams, who caught 3 balls in the first quarter. And they're looking for him here on a target in the second quarter, but it's incomplete on second down. So now 3rd and 13. Williams, a lot of time. Now the pocket collapses, and down he goes. Jimmy Doherty said yesterday they're stressing to him the importance of getting rid of the ball. Got sacked 15 times in the 2 starts. State transfer, P.D. Tucker.
Well, it's kind of
Davis with the coverage again.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult when you have coverage like Davis. It's matured and it's evolved over the generations. Now the Huskies are a part of the Big Ten. And I think it's just great competition.
And the defense, very nicely done on the swing pass out to Lloyd Avant.
Look at that.
And you see Jacob Lynn. 3rd down and 9. From the goal line, Fowler Nicolosi steps up and then runs right back to the 10-yard line. Florida transfer, Exree Alexander.
I was going down, and you saw Texas early loss to Ohio State.
Devon Williams, 41-yard line, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Cut back run, Jonah Coleman. First down, Jonah Coleman. On the last 2 plays, Devon Williams flush from the pocket, got away from the rush, steps out of bounds. 57 touchdowns, 4 interceptions in his last 2 years of high school.
Oh, and there's a missed snap right there, and that just calls a turnover.
And just what we're talking about, that Tyson Summers at Western Kentucky. And what happened here, Lincoln? The snap by Landon Hatchett goes off Williams. And
Williams was given direction to his wide receiver, was not even ready for the ball. I'm not sure what the snap count heard, thought he heard go or set or whatever they use. But you watch, he's not looking for the football. It's a turnover.
Then a snap that went off Demond Williams thwarted a drive that probably would have produced points. Jackson Warren has wrestled down after catching it. But that went for 7 yards. Remember, it was 1st and 15, now 2nd and 8. And again, Warren a little behind him, but the 6'8" tight end catches it. Instead, he went to Northern Arizona, where he was fantastic. FCS All-American, 2-time All-Big Sky Conference selection. Head coach at Nevada, 5 years now, season 4 at Colorado State, and they will convert a 3rd down for the first time in the game.
He's outside the tackle box between the ball and the line scrimmage. Second down.
He's out of the pocket.
Now Fowler Nicolosi will step up, stays behind the line, and another completion of the Huskies. And it's a little option toss, Jalen Dupree.
You got to be worried about this Husky rush.
They're down at 7. They pick up the Husky rush, and it's complete for a 1st down for Colorado State. Jackson Warren, the big time, stops the clock with 25 seconds left in the 1st half. Fowler Nicolosi again to Jackson Warren, and
nice shoulder tackle, open field.
so how did Jackson Warren high on him? Understandably, Dupree for the 15-yard line. He cuts back and he's in. Touchdown, Colorado State. What a drive! They can go into halftime in a tie game if they finish it off with the extra points.
Great play call by Jay Norvell. Great execution by the Rams offense. One-on-one with the safety. That's all you want. They've had success all night running the football. Got away from it a couple times.
Coming in for Colorado State, and obviously they've had an impact. But this isn't a new player. It's just a young player in an elevated role, Jalen Dupree. And Lincoln, it's not easy to break out. He's having himself quite a night. You know, there's so much talk about, obviously. 15 yards. Squib kick. High bounce. Jonah Coleman. Forced out of bounds. Washington won the toss at the start of the game tonight and deferred their option to the 2nd half. Here's a return from the 6-yard line. Muhammad has room to run. Broken tackle by the kicker, Hankins. Washington trying to win a home opener for the 100th time in school history. They have a fight on their hands. Pressure, hit as he throws.
Brings it in. But look at Williams. Take the hit. Stand in the pocket. Take the... Congratulate his teammate for a nice catch.
More pressure from Owen Long. That went for 14 yards to the 34. They're thinking shot. Williams scrambles. Demond Williams. Nice cut in open field. He's got the 20. He's got the 10. And almost to the 5-yard line.
You saw what he can do with his arms. This is what he can do in open space with his legs.
Can make plays with his feet.
Absolutely.
27 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal of the 7. Coleman. Hit at the 5, still going. And
Jonah Coleman does a good job getting behind his guys as he goes for the score.
Oh, it's a little wrinkle. They give it to Cade Eldridge, the player at tight end who transferred in from USC. And Cade Eldridge.
Just giving it to the fullback. It's a simple give. Colorado State's looking for number 1.
Lines up as a fullback and plunges in from a yard away. 3rd down conversion in the 1st half for the Rams. Tommy Maher is the target. Leroy Bryant, the nickelback, made the tackle, but it is a 1st down. And now, here's an end around, and it's a cut by Ross. Oh, and what a play in the backfield by Alex McLaughlin. But we haven't seen the do-everything offensive player Bullock very much since then. Nicolosi up top, oh, and down the seam. Rather than Rashawn Clark, hey, Bullock's in the game now. But they're not going to him. They go to Jackson Warren, touchdown.
That's exactly what happened the last time. The same route. Run a little bit of a little screen. Look how many eyes are in the backfield, and they're fooled. That's why they're in close to tying the game right now.
6 catches, 79 yards. Jackson Warren had 1 for 25 on 3rd and 19.
Been patiently watching his rise through Colorado State, and
Lamondre Joe with pressure.
yeah.
And now it's Jarmalowicz coming in off the edge, but they got the ball away. Williams found out of Muhammad, broken tackle, first down. Oh, a huge play, both by Williams and Muhammad.
Muhammad, first down.
That's a conversion on a 3rd down and 12. Now Jonah Coleman's back in after Muhammad made his presence felt. Huskies converted 3rd and 12 a moment ago. This is 3rd and 4. Backside pressure coming. Williams got away from it. It scrambles for the first down. Just a little bit over 3 minutes left in the 3rd. It was 14 all at halftime. Williams, a lot of time to throw. Looking for Denzel Boston. Finding Denzel Boston. Marker down. Catch made. Touchdown right now.
Even with the contact, he was able to pull that foot develop. Look at that. Great concentration and pulls in this catch.
9 touchdowns last year. Number 1 here. Great concentration. Well, credit to both teams for 3 excellent drives. Gross is kicking off, not Michalski. Oh, and it's a short kick, bobbled. Colorado State got on it. After it ricochets off him here, Lincoln.
Well, it was a setup squib where they're really trying to take advantage.
To be faster, to be stronger, and as he just showed on that touchdown, to attack the football. Taj Bullock is in. Bullock takes a direct snap and runs it. Bullock, the transfer from Akron, ran for 6. Now they're going to run Lloyd Avant. And now Braden Fowler Nicolosi. Throwing off his back foot and intercepted! Stepping in front of Tommy Maher was McAlistine.
Away. As you watch, Fowler Nicolosi throws it to the highest point and steals it. That's a big turnover for this Husky defense.
And then the Esteen interception on the pass from Maher. Stepping up, Devon Williams. Oh, he's got a lot of room to run. This was easily able to accelerate away from defensive lineman Jack Moran.
Future.
Williams has run for 68 yards in the game. And by the way, 412 yards of offense and more now for Washington. Coleman has moved outside, so they go empty. Rasheed Williams caught it. And Rasheed Williams on 2nd down. His receiving prowess at tight end, and he helped throw a block. Now Jonah Coleman, another jump cut. Who's from West Seattle. Tonight's a big night for him, obviously. He had a big hand in that tackle. Low throw, incomplete.
Comes the blitz.
It's picked up. 3rd goal thrown to the back of the end zone, overthrown. 24-yard field goal attempt. Grady Gross was 18 of 22 2 seasons ago, was just 18 of 26 on field goals last year, but and scored after 10 of those 14 forced turnovers. They're 1 of 1 tonight with 3 points after the Mikel Esteen interception. Big hit for 79 yards. He had 25 and 27-yard receptions, the latter for a touchdown on a drive earlier in the half. And they're going deep for Warren.
Offense reaching for him right there.
Wow.
Nothing substantial.
4th and 10. And this is the real deal. They are going for it, and it's caught. First down, Colorado State. And then leaping in the air after the catch, P.D. Tucker. He's got a great chance to be the all-time leading passer in Colorado State history. He wants more yards to add to his number tonight, but nowhere close to being on target. This is a 4th down. This is at the 34-yard line of Washington. Hankins, the kicker's in motion. Bullock's got it. They're going for it on 4th down. Sack! Offensive tackle to the 2nd level against a defensive back. I know you like that, Mike.
Absolutely.
Jonah Coleman, first down on 3rd point of the 4th quarter. Audric Harris is in. He was in motion. But this is Jonah Coleman. Picked up the 15 yards and a lot more. And he bowling balls off A.J. Noland. Still going.
Then Jonah on his own. Great blocking up front to block the box and the perimeter by Denzel Boston. But in this play, Colorado State thinks they have him down. There hasn't been nothing to say. Oh, it might be a little bit that butt cheek might have touched, but Coleman shows great hit to ground. Looks like there was a Colorado State. Nolan was under him. I don't know if he did.
Play center in Rosemont, Illinois. Our rules analyst Steve Strimling joins us. Steve, is there enough to change this call? First and goal from the 3. Well, he just had to wait a few seconds.
Will not be denied.
Jonah Coleman runs it in. 17 unanswered.
You see, this is just an attitude. 12 personnel, man on man.
41 yards on the prior play, but after the appropriate replay ruling, move the ball back to the 3-yard line.
Have to stay ahead of the chains for the defensive standard.
Option, toss. Fowler Nicolosi to Dupree and nowhere to go. Jacob Lane. Just saw Alex McLaughlin a moment ago. He's had a fine Washington debut. Safety transfer from Northern Arizona University. Oh, deflection nearly intercepted. Perhaps the door remains ever so slightly ajar for Fowler Nicolosi and the Rams offense. Two teams with long losing streaks and season openers ended those streaks tonight. More on that in a minute. Fowler Nicolosi running out of room. The faintest of hopes could be extinguished here for the Rams. Got away from Jacob Lane. Nicolosi back across the field. Incomplete. Season opening losses. Doesn't mean that there's still not some good football that can be played by the Rams this year. We saw it tonight. That was a nice job by Damon Williams to get away from a sack and then find... Grapevine's Bright went in motion. The true freshman starting at receiver tonight. 166 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jordan Washington, another running play.
Ball right now.
Victory formation.
Absolutely.
And
it was the true turning point in the
Esteen,
game.
yeah, Esteen's interception.
Exactly. And then, just the miss.